Hello, good afternoon, students. I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay, fine. So today, we have seen the variation of parameter. Okay, so next we'll solve the example based on the last part, that is Legendre's linear equation and Cauchy's linear equation. So if you know Legendre's, Cauchy's will be very simple because Cauchy's will be part of Legendre's linear equation. How it is that all the things we will see. So everyone just see here what exactly Legendre linear equation is that. So whatever this ax plus by, whatever this ax plus by is there, the power of x is 1. The power of x, everywhere you can see the power of x is 1. Okay, so after expansion it will be coming like raised to n is there, no? So we will get it, but inside you can see the power of x is 1. Therefore we can call it as Legendre's linear equation. So what exactly the general form of the Legendre's linear equation is that? So Legendre's linear equation we are getting like this. So that is ax plus b raised to n dny by dxn plus a1 into ax plus b raised to n minus 1 dn minus 1 y divided by dxn minus 1 and so on up to kn into y is equal to pi of x or x, whatever it may be. Okay, here k is some constant and x is some function of x. X is some function of x. So if the equation is of this type, if the equation is of this type, that is ax plus b. So a may be 2, b may be 3. So here a and b are some constants. You may get anything like 2x plus 3 raised to n. So such type of equations we call it as Legendre's linear equations. So it may be x plus 1 raised to n, x plus 1 raised to square. So whatever it may be. Okay. So an equation of the type, this type, we call it as Legendre's linear equation. Here, equation 1. So this I'll take it as equation 1. This entire thing I'll take it as equation 1 can be reduced to a linear equation with the constant coefficients by taking the substitution. With constant coefficient by taking the substitution. So what we have to take the substitution is that, so here ax plus b is there. So ax plus b, I'm taking the substitution as e raised to t. This is very, very important. Try to remember this. Therefore, t is equal to c. Take log on both the side. So it will be log of ax plus b. So that is equal to log of e raised to t. Log and e get cancelled. Only t will be remained. In this regard, so I'm writing that is t is equal to log of ax plus b. So when we differentiate this, so please, I'm writing directly. So here what you have to do is that this substitution, whenever this equation is coming, this substitution you have to take. So after that, ax plus b into dy by dx means write a into d of y. Ax plus b the square, d square y by dx square is coming in the sense, write it a square d minus 1 into y. Ax plus b the cube, d cube y by dx cube, if it is coming, write it a cube d minus 1 d minus 2 into y. Like this way, just go on increasing the terms. See, the power of ax plus b and dy by dx, they should be of first order. They should be similar. See here in the next case, ax plus b the square is there and d square by dx square is there. See, this power and this order both are same. This power and this order both are same. Then only I can use this. So wherever ax plus b into dy by dx is coming, use a into d of y. Wherever ax plus b the square d square y by dx square is coming, use a square d minus 1 into y. So wherever ax plus b the cube d cube y by dx cube is coming, use a cube d minus 1 d minus 2 into y. If ax plus b raised to 4 d raised to 4y by dx raised to 4 is coming in the sense, use a raised to 4 d minus 1 d minus 2 d minus 3 into y. Like this we just go on increasing this everything, all this history you substitute in this equation, and this equation will be reduced like this. This equation will be reduced like this, and such kind of equation you have solved it like type 1, type 2, type 3, or variation of parameter. So this, if it comes to this stage, we are using type 1, type 2, type 3, or variation of parameter. That you keep in a mind. Okay. So any doubts? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay. So if it is instead of ax plus b the square, okay, so if it is x square y double dash x y double dash, so x y dash plus a of y is equal to pi of x, so such equation is called as Cauchy's linear equation. So in the Legendre, if you substitute a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 0, it will reduce to Cauchy's linear equation. That much you keep in mind, it's more than enough. And so wherever a is there, 1 you substitute, wherever b is there, 0 you substitute in Legendre. So here t is equal to log x I had to take, e raised to t is equal to x will come. So x y dash is equal to take d of y, x square y double dash you take d minus 1 into y, and this everything you substitute here. So it will reduce to like this, and such equations we can solve it by type 1, type 2, type 3, or variation of parameter. So if x cube is coming, x cube y triple dash, x raised to 4, y of order 4. So then you can use it. By the side I written. And one thing, please, you remember that the order of this, see, power of this and order of this should be same. See, this is the power of x is 1, order of y is 1. So here also in previous, here also it is same thing. That is, if it is n, the power of ax plus b is n. So this is nth derivative. The power of ax plus b is n minus 1. The order of this derivative is n minus 1, so on so forth. So in each and every equation you have to check that. If it is not there, try to adjust with for the same order. Either multiply or you divide it. So what you want to do it, do it. So because it is basically, I cannot tell now, it all depends on how the problem is, what is the nature of the problem is. Okay, so next thing is that, so whenever Legendre is coming, use this substitution, or whenever Cauchy's is coming, use this substitution. So it should be clear. Okay, so we'll solve the example based on this. This is the last part of your module. Okay, so next, come to the things. See, solve this question. So we have to solve it. So here ax plus b is there. First x term should come. So 1 plus x is there here. Because of that, I'll write x term first. So that is here x term I'll take first. X plus 1 the square d square y by dx square. Next x plus 1 dy by dx plus y is equal to sine of 2 log of x plus 1. Here compare the things. Here a means 1 plus b means 1. So I have to take a equal to 1, b is equal to 1. So what is the substitution? General substitution. First, for first example, I'm doing in detail, and for the remaining examples, I'm solving directly. Okay, so what is t equal to log of ax plus b? So e raised to t is equal to ax plus b. But a is 1, b is 1. So I'm substituting here. A is equal to 1, b is equal to 1. A is equal to 1, b is equal to 1. So I have to take. So t is equal to log of this x plus 1. Therefore, e raised to t is equal to x plus 1. So next, I told that ax plus b into dy by dx means a into d of y. Okay, so here instead of a and b, I had to take 1. So x plus 1 into dy by dx is equal to a means 1, 1 into d of y. Therefore, x plus 1 dy by dx is equal to d of y. This is the first one. So here x plus 1 dy by dx. Here you can see I have to substitute this. Next, ax plus b the square d square y by dx square. I have to write a square d minus 1 into y. So a is 1, b is 1. So x plus 1 the square d square y by dx square is equal to a means what? 1 square d minus 1 into y. The same thing I'll write it as x plus 1 the square d square y by dx square. And this one you leave it d into d square. Okay, d into 1 d into y. So therefore equation 1 becomes. Therefore equation 1 becomes. So this entire thing, this quantity, this quantity, this quantity, this quantity. So everything, these 4 facts, I'll substitute in equation 1. I'll substitute in equation 1. So everything you can see here, x plus 1 the square d square y by dx square. That is d square minus d into y. So x plus 1 into dy by dx is, that is d of y. Okay, these two things completed. Plus y, this will be as it is. Sine 2, log of x plus 1. So what is log of x plus 1? That is t. That is sine of 2t. That is sine of 2t. Okay, so next thing is that see everywhere what is common. So please, y is common, you can see. Okay, so d square minus d plus 1 into y is equal to sine of 2t. Sine of 2t. So minus d plus d get cancelled. So d square plus 1 into y is equal to sine of 2t. So I know that. So this is a non-homogeneous differential equation. So the answer is y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So therefore auxiliary equation is m square plus 1 equal to 0, m square equal to minus 1, m equal to plus or minus I. So here what happens is that p is 0, complex roots, and q is 1. Q is 1, e raised to p into t. So why I'm writing in terms of t? So because everyone, you be careful, because it is RHS is expressed in terms of t. So e raised to 0 into t, c1 cos of t plus c2 sine of t. This is what your complementary function is. Okay. So next, if you want to substitute t is equal to log of x plus 1, you can substitute, or else keep as it is. At the end also you can substitute, absolutely no problem, but I substituted in the beginning only. C1 cos of t, t is log of x plus 1, C2 sine of t, t is log of x plus 1. Next, particular integral is sine of 2t divided by d square plus 1, d square plus 1. So it is either it is type 1, type 2, or polynomial, or type 3, or mixed example, or a variation of parameter. So if it is solvable using type 1, type 2, type 3, so you can solve it by the known thing, or else go for variation of parameter. That is left to you. Okay, at this stage I can apply even variation of parameter. Generally I can apply. So here you can see here d square is replaced by minus a square. So d square is replaced by, okay, so coefficient of t is what? 2, minus 2 square, that is minus 4. So just you check it whether denominator reduces to 0 or not reduces to 0. So sine of 2t divided by minus 4 plus 1. Sine of 2t divided by minus 3. Sine of 2 into t is log of x plus 1 divided by minus 3. So denominator is not reducing to 0. So I'll continue as usual. Therefore, later complementary function and particular integral, write it together. So this is what my complementary function, this is what my particular integral. So only have to identify whether it is Cauchy's or Legendre's. For Legendre's, apply Legendre's procedure. For Cauchy's, you apply Cauchy's procedure. It will reduces to any one of the type 1, type 2, type 3 or variation of parameter. So you can apply that method and get your answer, get your general solution. That's it. So any doubts? Please, if you have any doubts, you can ask. Absolutely no problem. I'm ready to explain. Yes, any doubts? Don't hesitate to ask the questions. Please ask the questions. So, okay. Next, solve 2x plus 1 the square y double dash minus 2 into 2x plus 1 y dash minus 12y is equal to 6x plus y. So, you can see here everyone, the power of this is 2 and this is of second order. So, no problem. The power of this 2x plus 1 is 1 and y dash is of first order. So, it is there in the arranged manner. So, I'll compare this with Cauchy's ax plus b the square y double dash plus ax plus b y dash plus y is equal to pi of x. So here compare term to term, ax plus b, ax plus b. So a is 2, b is 1. So when you compare this one and this one, so according to that, I have to take t is equal to log of ax plus b. So a is 2x plus 1. So e raised to t is equal to 2x plus 1, e raised to t minus 1 is equal to 2x. So next, because here x is there, I'll clearly simplify for x. E raised to t minus 1 divided by 2. This I'll shift it to this side. So x is equal to e raised to t minus 1 divided by 2. So next, therefore, 2x plus 1 into y dash, that is a into d of y. Here a is 2. 2x plus 1 the square y double dash a square d minus 1 into y. So here a is 2, 2 square d minus 1 into y. 2 square is 4, d square minus d into y. So this everything I'll substitute in equation 1. This everything I'll substitute in equation 1. So therefore, what I will do is that this means what? That is 4d square minus d into y, that I have substituted. So this only 2 into 2x plus 1 y dash is 2 into d of y minus 12y is equal to 6. X means I have simplified clearly, e raised to t minus 1 divided by 2 plus 5. So next thing is that after this, okay, everywhere y is common. I'll take y, 4d square minus 4d minus 2 to the 4d minus 12 into y is equal to 2 1s are 2 3s are 3 into e raised to t minus 1 plus 5. So therefore, what I'll write is that minus 4d, that is minus 8d, minus 8d. Okay, so I'll write it here. 4d square minus 8d minus 12 into y is equal to 3 e raised to t minus 3 plus 5 plus 5. So that is 4d square minus 8d minus 12 into y is equal to 3 e raised to t, 5 minus 3 will be 2. So by seeing this, okay, so which is nothing but non-homogeneous differential equation. Therefore, y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. So write the auxiliary equation, that is 4m square minus 8m minus 12 equal to 0. So here 4 is common. Okay, m square minus 2m minus 3 equal to 0. 4 I'll equate it to this side. So it obviously it becomes 0. So m square minus 2m minus 3 equal to 0. By multiplication, I want 3m square. that is minus 3m square. So you can see here. By addition or subtraction, I want minus 2m. So that is possible using the factors, that is m square minus 3m plus m minus 3. So this is what the factor. If you know the factor, you write it, or else go by formula method, it will be easy. So here between this, m is common, m minus 3 plus m minus 3 equal to 0. So m plus 1 equal to 0, m minus 3 equal to 0. So m equal to minus 1, m is equal to 3. Roots are real and different. See, these roots are real, both the roots, but they are different roots. So what? You have to write it here. That is C1 e raised to minus 3 plus C2 e raised to 3t. So what is the t? Why I am writing t? Here it is expressed in terms of t. So t is log of 2x plus 1. So C1 e raised to minus log of 2x plus 1 plus C2 e raised to 3 log of 2x plus 1. So C1 e raised to minus sign I'll take to here, and this 3 I'll take to this power. So e raised to log of 2x plus 1 raised to minus 1. So e raised to log of 2x plus 1 raised to 3. So C1, e and log get cancels. 2x plus 1 raised to minus 1. E and log get cancels. C2, 2x plus 1 the cube. So this I'll take to the denominator. Okay, it becomes 1 upon 2x plus 1. So 2x plus 1 the cube. So therefore, so this is see complementary function. This is our complementary function. Next, coming to the particular integral. So this is this RHS divided by f of d. So that is 3 e raised to t plus 2 divided by this. So what I will do, 3 e raised to t divided by this plus 2 divided by this. I'll separate the terms now. So that is 3. Constant I'll keep by the side, e raised to t divided by f of t, 2 divided by f of t. Even 2 I'll keep constant this side, 1 upon 4d square minus 8d minus 12. I'll take it as P2. So this is P1. So 2 into this will be P2. So let us solve P1 and P2 and we will substitute here. Okay. So P1 is this, right? So this is of type 1 because it is an exponential function. So therefore, d is replaced by a coefficient of e raised to t, coefficient of t, that is 1. D is replaced by 1. E raised to t divided by, just before writing the term, okay, we have to check whether it is reduces to 0 or not. Denominator reduces to 0 or not. 4 into 1 square minus 8 into 1 minus 12. So e raised to t divided by 4 minus 8 minus 12. E raised to t divided by, so 4 minus 8 minus 12. So this will be minus 16. So e raised to t value is log of 2x plus 1 divided by minus 16. Log and e get cancelled. So 2x plus 1 divided by minus 16. After coming to P2, after this I'll come to P2. 1 upon this. So 1, I told that constant terms always we can write in terms of exponentially. Even cos of 0 into t also you can write. You can apply second method. So here it is for our convenience, type 1 will be simple. So 1 I'll write e raised to 0 into t. D is replaced by a, type 1. D is replaced by a is 0 because coefficient of t is 0. D is replaced by 0. So substitute d as 0. D as 0. So this is 0. This is 0. So minus 12. 1 upon minus 12. Therefore, equation 3 becomes 3 into 2x plus 1. 3p1. P1 means this. Plus 2p2. P2 means minus 1 by 12. So clearly simplify the things. Okay. So 16 will be the LCM. So according to that, okay, between this 16 is LCM. 3 2s are 6 plus 3. So not LCM. What I had done is that 3 2s are 6x plus 3. This I have multiplied numerator. 16 I wrote as it is. plus minus minus 2 ones are 2 sixes are. Okay, so that I wrote, that I'm keeping as it is. So this is what your complementary function is. This is what your complementary function, sorry, particular integral is. Write it complementary function and particular integral together. So that is this is a complementary function. This is a particular integral with the plus sign. I'm writing both. So therefore it is final solution, that is general solution. So any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So one more example we will solve here. After that, we will finish. Okay. So see the one more example. Solve 2x plus 3 square d square y by dx square minus 2x plus 3 dy by dx minus 12y is equal to 6x. So comparing this with Cauchy's equation, that is not Cauchy's, sorry, Legendre's equation. So here compare. So A is 2, B is 3. Okay, A equal to 2, B is equal to 3. So T is equal to log of AX plus B. So T is equal to log of 2x plus 3. So e raised to t is equal to 2x plus 3. Solve for x clearly. So e raised to t minus 3 is equal to 2x. E raised to t minus 3 divided by 2 is equal to x. So next, what I will do is that this. So 2x plus 3 the square y double dash, that is a square d minus 1 into y. A square is here 2, 2 square is 4. So this is 4d minus 1 into y. 2x plus 3 y dash is a into d of y. So a is 2. So 2 into d of y. Therefore equation 1 becomes, everything I'll substitute. So this I have substituted, this I have substituted minus 12 by 6x. X is what? E raised to t minus 3 divided by 2. So 2 ones are 2 threes are. Okay. So between this 4d square minus 4d minus 2 dy minus 12y is equal to 3 into e raised to t minus 3. So here y is common. So I'll take y common. 4d square minus 4d minus 2d minus 12 into y is equal to 3 e raised to t minus 9. Because this into this into this. So 4d square minus 4d minus 2d, that is minus 60, minus 12 into y is equal to 3 e raised to t minus 9. So which is nothing but non-homogeneous equation. So complementary function plus particular integral. So this auxiliary equation I had to get it. That is 4m square minus 6m minus 12 equal to 0. So 2 is common, take 2 common. 2m square minus 3m minus 6 equal to 0. Here the factors 6 2s are 12m square. By multiplying and by addition or subtraction, I should get minus 3m. Getting factor is difficult here. Getting factor is difficult. So for that, what I'm doing is that. So A is equal to 2, B is equal to minus 3, C is equal to minus 6. So my formula is I'm solving for M. I'm solving for M. M equal to minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. So minus of minus 3 plus or minus square root of value of B, A, C, everything you substitute. Okay. So 3 plus or minus square root of 9 plus 48 divided by 4. That is equal to 3 plus or minus square root of 57 divided by 4. Okay. So therefore, one value is 3 plus square root of 57 divided by 4 is one value. Next 3 minus square root of 57 is one value. Instead of simplifying, so this is roots are real, you can see. Both the roots are real and different. So what I am doing is that C1 e raised to 3 plus square root of 57 divided by 4 into t, because it is expressed in terms of t. Next plus C2 e raised to 3 minus square root of 57 divided by 4 into t. So therefore, what I will do is that C1 e raised to this. T means what? What I had taken t? Log of 2x plus 3. So C2 e raised to this into t means what? Log of 2x plus 3. So this value, see, p log m, I'll write it as log of m raised to p. Whenever it is multiplied, this goes to this power. So that is log according to logarithm. So therefore, what I will write is that C1 e raised to log of this power raised to this raised to this. Log e, they get cancel each other. This log and e get cancel each other. So C1 2x plus 3 raised to 3 plus square root of 57 divided by 4. C2 2x plus 3 raised to 3 minus square root of 57 divided by 4. Next, coming to the particular integral. So RHS divided by f of d will be this. So what I will do is that this term divided by this term divided by this term, I'm writing here. So after separation, 3 I'll keep aside, e raised to t divided by f of d minus 9 I'll keep aside, 1 divided by f of d I'll write. So this I'll take it as P1, this I'll take it as P2. So therefore, P1 is equal to e raised to t divided by this, e raised to t divided by 4d square minus 6t minus 12. So it is of type 1. D is replaced by A. D is replaced by A means coefficient of t, that is 1. So just you substitute, and at the same time you have to check whether denominator is reducing to 0 or not. So here it is not reducing to 0, I think so. So 4 1 square minus 6 into 1 minus 12. So just to add and subtract, you are going to get minus 14. So 2x plus 3 divided by minus 14 is your P1. This I have calculated. Next, coming to P2, that is 1 divided by 4d square minus 6d minus 12. That is equal to 0 into t. So this 1, I'm writing it as e raised to 0 into t, 4d square minus 6d minus 12. D is replaced by A, D is replaced by 0. Coefficient of t is 0. Okay, replace 0. This is 0, this is 0, minus 12. So P2 is minus 12. So this P1 and this P2, I'll substitute in equation 1, that is here. Okay, so 3 into P1, 2x plus 3 divided by minus 14, minus 9 into P2. So P2 is minus 1 by 12. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are minus minus plus. So this is my particular integral. This is my particular integral. So both complementary function and particular integral, I have to write it together. So that is what my general solution. So I have written here. So what I will do in the tomorrow's class, I'll just solve 4th and 5th. Now it is 1:36. Another 4 minutes are there to complete. If you have any doubts, we can discuss, or else we will wind up. Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. We will wind up then.